Welcome back to the reality, guys. I'm your host, Billy Blanks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
Go on, everybody.
Back to talk one of the newest shows on our docket. This is Vanderpump Villa, season 1, episode 4, A Naughty Night in Versailles. Make sure you're liked and subscribed to our channel. We are covering everything Vanderpump, including Vanderpump Rules and The Valley on Tuesday nights. Those reviews come out Tuesday night and Wednesday morning, respectively. All right, Brian. We finished out charter. I'm just going to do this all season. What are they calling them?
Reservations?
Sure.
Experiences?
Experience 2 and starting experience 3. I'm going to call them charter.
Yeah,
Charter 2. It picked up right during that butterfly rebirth party, right? This is where Eric was talking with who's the bartender? Telly. And the whole stuff about Telly saying, Lisa said, you can't drink. If you're the manager, man, you just pour your own drinks. So he goes ahead and pours his own drinks. And I thought this was heading towards like utter disaster, frankly. Too. We talked about this last week. You're like, yeah, this dude's going to get fired. And I'm like, we'll see. Well, it turns out he just decided to be really fun this episode. He was going around and he definitely made that girl's party that final night for sure. He kind of started doing all the shots and the lap dances for people, and it definitely got that crowd going. Whether or not it was your cup of tea, they definitely really liked it. I mean, they left really, really positive reviews for him and Priscilla. So, Brian, what did you think of Eric this week? Him and Telly obviously still feuding for sure. And then he even has some stuff with the chef.
Yeah. Thing about this episode is I know this is a reality TV show, but I had a really hard time like watching this, thinking that this wasn't like 100% scripted. This like you can't drink on the job, but he's clearly drinking and it's definitely being recorded, but because he got a good review, it's okay. And I think that it's like kind of Lisa's downfall, especially like with like me respecting her fully in these episodes.
I get where you're coming from. I'm not having that issue. I guess maybe even having that history with Lisa, knowing full well that like she will set rules, let people break them, and not really give them consequences, but then randomly give other people consequences. That part's not too bad. I think also the fact of the matter is she's got these people out here doing the chateau. I don't think she's got a lot of backup people probably sitting around, right? They cast the show, and for better or worse, that's why she's even probably having those conversations with Telly. If she had 5 other bartenders on dock, she probably really wouldn't care. I think that they really tried to put this cast together intentionally, right? Yeah. Telly mentioned this thing. She's at 7 different jobs, and it's like, well, and she's like, it's because every time she gets in arguments with her manager, basically, it's, well, she's probably going to get an argument with her manager, and she obviously hates Eric. And he, I think, unfairly throw some shade, and so does Marciano. Marciano really the one throwing shade. We'll get to that in Charter 3. But yeah, Charter 2 ending really well. They had positive reviews. They really didn't care about the arguments that they had heard in week 2.
That was a hell of a lap dance, I guess.
Guess so, man. Let's see. The next party was the bachelorette party. This was Lauren's bachelorette party, but her fiance JP came. That was lame. What I thought wasn't lame, and I think people are going to disagree with me, but I thought it was great. Is I love Brett, the shitty friend.
Really?
Not as a person. I think he was an asshole. I thought it was funny for the episode because this chick, like, it's almost like it's almost like in her life, in her head, she thought it would be worse to not bring him. It's like, well, what was this guy going to do to her if he didn't bring her on the television show and bring him to France? Like, because he had a complaint about everything, and that was his game that started all the shit at the end.
Right, and that to me is why I have disbeliefs. Just everything. Like he's a perfect plan. Not like he had a job. To me, I watched that as like he had a mission and he accomplished that mission. He got like an S ranking above A. Like he did a great job of causing and stirring drama. I don't know. Do you think if the husband or the future husband came, like maybe he wouldn't have been as triggered? Like it would be super annoying to go on a bachelor party, like as a dude, and like the wife's there. Like,
oh yeah, he sat right down at the dinner and said, "Look, I'm just gonna say, like, why are you here?" He just point blank says
I
it.
mean, I agree with that. I mean, maybe
I
he's footing the bill, but I mean, I super lame, man. Super,
the
super, super lame.
I mentioned during this Versailles after hours party, kind of the truth or dare party. Marciano says that the chef is the person who deserves to be there the least. I don't really know where Marciano gets off. I mean, like, really, like, who the F are you, dude? Like,
Right.
you're like a subpar head waiter, definitely. And you're just going to bring all this crap. And obviously, next week, spoiler, you're going to bring all this crap next week, too. You're an a hole.
Well, you're talking about the kissing?
Yeah.
I mean, that was at this, I think, in this event.
No, but I'm saying next week is like when it's going to
Oh,
blow.
it's gonna blow up. Yeah, no, that should be good because I mean Hannah's delusional. Like the fact that they're still hooking up and just like there was that one interaction where he's like opening the champagne bottle for the two girls in the room and he's just like you see him and like I can't get this thing off. He's like full blown flexing, trying to like get the just so sweaty, man. Just why are you doing this?
And that's why the voice of the people is Grace. Grace had a great episode. She started low. She shot her shot with Andre. Didn't work out. She brushed it off, went and did her thing. But during the whole Mariano stuff, she finally was just like, dude, you suck.
Yeah.
She literally said, I don't F with you. And it's like, you know what? She's like, I clean up shit and I don't like you. And I don't even think you're shit because I clean up shit for a living. And I'm just like, let's go, girl.
Yeah,
He's not your
awesome.
boss. That's right. He's an asshole.
Right. Yeah. And like Lisa's gonna see this obviously because they definitely talk about it in the preview, but he probably got a good review. You think he can see this guy say goodbye with a good review? I don't. I think that's a fake. I think that's a fake. Like he. We need to make a change thing. What do you think?
I don't think he's gone. I think they're going to
Oh,
make somebody else like the head waiter.
yeah, yeah. I think he just gets demoted or something
Yeah,
like
he's going
that.
to get demoted.
Do you think his job or Steven's job is higher? Like coordinating direct or events director, coordinator, or
Yeah, and a coordinator definitely because you're coordinating with multiple vendors. You
okay.
are like dealing with like your internal teams, like your cooks and the decorate, blah blah blah. Head waiter, yeah, you are like probably doing the thing, but at the end of the day, you're just mostly means that you're like the most senior waiter there. Not that you're really per se even probably the best.
He should give it to Hannah to piss him off even more. That would be
Oh my god, be so classy.
nice. And shout out to Steven for commenting and answering our questions. We appreciate it.
Yeah, Steven, shout out. Would love to talk to you. We'll
Definitely.
reach out on like Instagram or something, figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the episode ends, like I said, with Grace's blow up on Mariano. Uh we see that next week it looks like it's gonna come out that he made out with one of the chicks, or at least kissed one of the girls from this bachelorette party. It's all going to be a big mess. And Lisa has a sit down with him where we are guessing it won't be a firing just for television drama purposes. They probably still want to keep him around. I wouldn't care if he got fired, but then I think Hannah is kind of useless.
Definitely. I think demotion is where would be honestly I think the best drama because like if you promote Hannah, demote him, he's pissed.
He's
She's
going to
mad
be
at
petty.
him. Yeah, she's mad at him because he kissed another girl. Or you know, it'd be awesome if he gets like demoted to cleaning. Like he's
I
like
thought like a busboy or something.
him and Grace swap places or something like that, or he's got to clean up the bathrooms.
Got to go work at Tom Tom.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, like I said, guys, we are going to be covering Vanderpump tomorrow night. We will have the Valley as well. Lots of stuff going on. There are some premieres this week. The Challenge All Stars season 4, episodes 1 and 2. We'll find a day to fit that review in. Wednesdays, we're still doing Survivor and The Amazing Race. Lots of other Bravo shows like Summer House, Martha's Vineyard. Brian's covering Love and Hip Hop. Plenty of stuff coming. MILF Manor season 2 coming back. F Boy Island as F Girl Island is some kind of knockoff crappy title coming back. We'll still probably cover it. So lots of fun stuff coming here on the reality guys for sure. But for myself, Brian, everyone here at the team, thank you so much. Peace.